Good morning, guys. It's day 67. Sorry, I forgot here for a minute. And I'm starting my walk. I have a 16-mile walk today. Share this dogwood tree that's out. Spring is here finally, I think, or it's getting here. And it was nice to see this dogwood tree on my walk out this morning. More signs of spring. Oh, you may not have been able to hear that. More signs of spring. These are azure bluets here along the trail. So I thought I'd share. Well, I'm off trail again. There is a waterfall down here, about a quarter of a mile, a little more than a quarter of a mile. And so I'm going down to see the waterfalls. And I thought I'd take you with me. So let's go see the waterfalls. Hey guys, we've made it to Dismal Falls. Woodchuck, who's one of the girls that I've hiked with for a couple days, actually came over here yesterday by accident. She missed where she was supposed to get off to go to the hostel, and she came over here and she said there were a lot of people that were down there swimming right below the falls in that spot. I guess it's quite deep. Don't think I'll do that this morning. It's not that cold out here. It's like 60 degrees this morning, but I really don't feel like getting wet. Let's take a little bit of a walk up the river and we'll see some of the water flowing down this way. But I thought Dismal Falls was pretty cool, so just wanted to share the falls with you. It looks like we're going to have some other sights today, and I will definitely stop and take pictures and video. Here's a cool walkway through these rhododendrons. It would be beautiful when they were blooming, but they're not. That's okay. But part of the reason that the appellation is called the Green Tunnel. We have some pretty good trails this morning. I know this afternoon it's going to get very steep, so I will enjoy this walk this morning. I'm walking through, oops, let me put the headphones down. I'm walking through a pine forest now. Nice trail. It's really cool seeing all these little pine trees. They're so dense, but realize that when they grow up, only a couple of those will make it. If you look at how far apart the large pines are, they'll crowd each other out and only one of them will make it. Probably maybe none of them will make it. It depends on how much a view of the sky they get. Those needles have to be there to provide the pine with food, and so it's just kind of cool. Even walking along the trail, you can see all the little pine trees that are along the trail. I just thought that was cool, and I thought I'd share. Hiking along, and I come to this beautiful pond. Pretty cool out here. This is obviously a man-made pond, but it's out here in the middle of the woods. Looks like there's a campsite across from here as well. Not stopping, just stopped to take a look. I stopped at this shelter to have lunch. It's a newer shelter. Privy looks kind of nice. I'm not showing you the inside. The inside of Privy's is kind of disgusting. But they're there for a specific purpose, and when you need it, you need it. I'll walk over to the shelter. It's a rather new one. It's kind of a cool log structure. And I just got my backpack in there ready for lunch. I'll have some lunch and then I will move on. Well, we got a little bit of a view here. Thought I'd share this with you. It's really pretty this morning, or I should say this afternoon. Hey everybody, I'm staying at Woods Hole Hostel tonight. Woods Hole Hostel is a neat hostel here. Building out a log cabin. And then we also have the main house here as well. Going to be having dinner here, but just wanted to give you a view of Woods Hole Hostel. A fantastic dinner here served and shared with other hikers. Hey guys, it's day 68. I'm doing a 12-mile day or 11.5-mile day today from the hostel I was at last night to a different hostel called Angel's Rest. I'm about a mile from where the pickup point is, but I came across, it's been raining all day and it has been wet. A beautiful waterfall here at the end of the day. Just wanted to give a quick message I am heading down the trail. I got 25 minutes to get down there to catch the shuttle. So I'm going to move it. Talk to you later. Hey guys, it's day 69. Made a snap choice yesterday. Was planning on doing a 20-mile Sobo slack pack from 20 miles above the hostel back to the hostel for today. And then I was going to take a zero tomorrow and then start hiking. Well, one of the other groups in the hostel last night was doing a 20-mile Nobo slack pack from 20 miles up trail up to 40 miles up trail. And that means I joined them today. What that means is I skipped a 20-mile section back from the hostel up north, which is the way I'm heading. The plan is I'm doing this 20-mile section today, so 20 miles above the hostel up to 40 miles above the hostel. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday. I'm taking a zero on Easter Sunday, so I have a chance to attend service and rest up. It's been a while since I took a zero, over a week. And then tomorrow, Monday, I will go back and do that 20-mile section that I missed. And then Tuesday, they'll bring me up to where we're going to finish today, and I'll actually start 40 miles above the hostel. We'll have hiked all of it, just in different directions in different sections. We've been river all the way up this morning. I'm about 2 miles into my 20-mile hike, and right now we're just crossing a bridge going over. Trails have been beautiful today. There's been some ups and downs, some rocks and roots, but for the most part they've been smooth trails today. It's been a nice day so far. It's overcast, it's cool, it's right probably around well, the day is supposed to be 30 today, the high is supposed to be 40, so pretty low temperatures, but while I'm hiking I'm pretty warm, so no big deal about that. This section here is actually gravel because they've got a road crossing there, or a road a parking lot, but this is how most of the trails have been all day. So just wanted to share what my plans were. So basically, even taking a day off tomorrow, I end up doing 40 miles in the 3 days. And this week's been a big week. I had a 23.2 with my backpack on. I had a 18 the other day, and I will now have two 20-mile slack packing days. And I think both those have been in a week. So pretty big days. I've also had some short days. I had a six mile day in there when I went to the one hostel, and an 11-mile day when I went to the other hostel. So, but making progress. Just finished climbing about 2,000 feet. A big climb. Now we're walking through a rock field. Pretty cool rock formations here. Got to be careful on my footing. They've got some pretty nice flat rocks here, but there's a lot of sections where it isn't quite like that, kind of like right here. You gotta watch your ankles when you're going over these, and they're also tripping hazards, so you just have to take your time, make sure you have a good footing, and but you still have to make time. So you can't go too slow, but you can't rush it either, or you're going to end up falling down. I'm glad it's not doing this yesterday with all the rain that we had. That would have been a pain. Hey everyone, just thought I'd share this wonderful view. I believe where I'm standing is called Wind Rock, and just a nice view from up here. I haven't had one of these for a couple days because of the weather and because of the terrain, but you can see the big rock formation I'm standing on, and yep, Mom, it's quite a ways down there. Don't worry, I'm not that close to the edge.
Get your picture here. Now,
this here is Kelly's Knob. It's a big rock formation. Traveler made it over there. I don't think I'm going to try it. You can see how far down it is, and over here it goes pretty far down.
30 feet.
Enough that it would hurt when you hit the bottom. So there's a little bit of view that we can see from here. I'll hold the camera up high and do a panorama. A lot of trees in the way. Hey everyone, we did a 20.7 mile day today. I had some problems with my phone. Forgot to take the charging cable for my phone, so my battery went dead after 18. So I only got 18 on the map, but we did a 20.7 today. I'm taking tomorrow off. It's Easter Sunday, going to do Easter service and do the things I need to do around town. And then on Monday I will be doing another 20-mile section that I skipped over, and then Tuesday I will be heading out and heading up to the next section of trail. Good morning everybody. Today is day 70. I am taking a 0. I'm actually walking to church. Happy Easter everyone. It's a beautiful sunny day out here. It's cold currently, but it's supposed to warm up during the day. But I just thought I'd wish everybody a happy Easter. There's going to be any maps for today because I'm only walking to the church and back. I'll probably be doing resupply as well, but not planning on doing any trail miles. There is a possibility that I'll do something called Angel's Rest Rock. I passed it coming in to the town the day it was raining, and so there was no view, and so I didn't stop. I just walked right by it. But it's like 3 miles back. I may get a shuttle over to close to that and hike that section of trail just to see the view from up there. And if I do, I'll share. But if not, happy Easter. Hey guys, it's still day 70. But as you can see, with the trees moving behind me, I changed my mind about hiking. I'm actually doing about a 2.5 mile in and back, so 5 mile round trip into the 11-mile section that I did the other day. There's a couple of supposed to be nice lookouts up here, and so I thought I'd come up and take a look and share them with you. Spring has come out in the last couple days. I've seen Dutchman britches and cutleaf toothwort and star. I don't remember what the star ones are. I posted them the other day. Star chickweed. The mayflowers, the leaves are coming out and haven't got any blossoms on them yet. And the yellow violets, I'm sure I'll see more. I've got about 2 miles that I'm climbing. I'm just over a half mile into that, and I'm going to do the views, and then on the way back, if I have time, before catching the shuttle, I'll do some stops and take some pictures and some video of the flowers along the way. It's getting gorgeous out here. There's not a huge amount, but there's enough to be able to say it looks like spring here. Hey guys, I made it to Angel's Rest Rock. Have a great view from here. I'll share here in a minute. So to give you an idea, that big long brown building down there, let me try to zoom in. That's where TSC and Food Lion's at, and the hostel I'm staying at is just behind that. To give you an idea, that's I had a 2 mile climb, and the hostel is 1,800 feet below us. So I had a 1,800 feet climb, or almost 1,800 feet in the last 2 miles. Heading back to Angel's Rest were these big rock formations. I would guess these are probably about 15 feet high, maybe 20, probably closer to 15, but they're quite large and not much of a view between them, too many trees. But as we come around this rock formation, we have another big rock here, and then that's the trail I came up. So we're going to head this direction. Oop, almost took a fall there. And I'm actually going to head up to another overlook. It's about a half mile. So I'm definitely not going to film while walking for a half mile, but just wanted to give you an idea of the rock features in this area. So this is Paris Ledges. I'll come out here and we'll take a look at the view. It's basically just a great big ledge, and I'm not getting real close to the edge because I don't like heights that much, but it is a beautiful view out here today, and it is a long way down there. Let me see if I can do a little bit with the zoom. That's better. We've got a crow gawking at us. But This is why I climbed up here, is to see views like this. Glad you guys could join me today. I should be able to go slow on the way back down, and we'll take a stop and look at some of the flowers on the way back down. So here are some flowers I hadn't seen yet this spring. These are azure bluets, these small cross-shaped flowers. And right next to them, up here, are some star chickweed that we saw those the other day in one of my videos. So those are a couple of the flowers I've seen out here today. I know there's some more down the trail, so I'll catch up with those later. Here's a good example of some cut leaf toothwort. There's quite a bit of it here in this area, but little pink flowers and leaves with very jagged edges. Here's a good example of Dutchman's breeches, so named because the flowers look like pairs of pants hanging upside down on a clothesline, and growing in among that is some cut leaf toothwort. That's the pink flowers there over on this side. Here's a nice example of the bloodroot. The bloodroot flower is a white one, and you can see the leaf next to it. That's also bloodroot. It's a nice fan shape. It's called bloodroot because if you break the root of it, it leads a red sap, so it looks like it's bleeding. So it's called bloodroot. Not recommended that you do that because it does kill the plant, but that's the reason it's named that. The plants I always think that are neat to come up in the spring are May-apples. They kind of look like a canopy umbrella, and right now they're just a leaf. There's no flower on them, but after a while they'll get much larger than that, and they'll have a white flower underneath of them, and then from that will form the May-apple. But the leaves are kind of cool how they just look like a canopy umbrella. Here's blue phlox, pretty blue 5-petaled star-shaped flower with nice leaves. One of the things I noticed coming down was these trees that are starting to get leaves on them. They're one of the first trees that are getting actual leaves, and these are in the horse chestnut or buckeye family. Not sure which they are, can't really tell with the leaves in this early condition, but all these trees are actually all leafed out. The other trees are starting, but they're just in bud, and these all have leaves already. Okay, last flower of the day. These are Virginia Spring Beauties. These wee little flowers, they're white with pink stripes on the inside of the petals. Finishing up my walk with a road walk until the shuttle gets here. Just thought I'd meet them so they don't have to go so far. Hopefully everybody enjoyed seeing all the wildflowers. My camp friends are probably now saying, there's Brent geeking out on his nature hikes. One of the things I used to do when I did the church camps is do nature hikes every morning. So I love seeing the spring flowers. If you like that, there'll probably be more coming. If you didn't like that, sorry, there's probably more coming. But I won't spend too much time on them. I will definitely share the views as we see them, and the flowers as we find them too, because it's always cool in the springtime to have all the spring flowers and the trees coming out. This was a short day. It's about 6 miles, probably 8 miles with my church walk this morning, but definitely not 10. Oh, sorry about the sun. It's definitely not the 10 miles or 20 miles of walking up and down the mountain. This is the hostel where I stayed last night. We're looking down the driveway. That hill in front of us is where we were at,
last night, or where I was at last night taking pictures, was at the top of that hill. It's about 1,800 feet up there, so I was at the very top of that when I took those video last night, where the hostel was at. You have the main house where the people who own the hostel stay. That's the little office there. The trailer down here is actually the hangout. The people who run the helpers run the hostel have a bedroom in there, but there's a common room and a kitchen in there that we can use, which is nice. You have this bathhouse, has three rooms, bathrooms full with showers and toilets, and underneath there's actually a laundry facility that we can use. And then this is the bunkhouse. This is literally a garage, a two-car garage that has been converted into a bunkhouse, and in there I think there's 8 bunks, so you could sleep 16 people in this garage. Not last night, there was only 3 of us last night in there, but the other 2 nights there were it was full. So depending on the weather, I mean, it was rainy and stuff, and people were trying to come in out of the rain, and so the bunkhouse was pretty full those 2 nights. But last night there were only 3 of us. So I just wanted to give you a quick look around. I know it's kind of dark. That's because it's 6:30 in the morning, but it is a cool little place. Hey everyone, 3 miles into my 20-mile hike today. I did climbing 1,500 feet in the 3 miles. So less steep than yesterday, but it was a 1,500 foot climb. Not too bad. As you can see, the sun is behind me. I am ridge walking most of the day today. Wow, I'm sorry about that sun. Ridge walking most of the day today. So I'll be walking I think 16 miles or 15 miles on the ridge before I start heading back down into Pearisburg. So probably about 9 hours, maybe 10 hours to do the 20 miles today. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a hurry. I'm walking back to the hostel, so I don't have a specific time I need to be there. Unlike Saturday when I was out with the group, and we had a pickup, had to be all picked up at the same time, so we all had to stick together. So I had to they actually followed me to keep time with me, because I'm the slow one. That's why I'm part of the sloth hiking team. Hey everyone, I see some animals that I'd share. They're up here around the corner. We'll see how they react when I come up. They're coming to me. Let me show you these guys. Hi guys. Hi Billy Goat. Hi Mr. Billy Goat. Yeah. What they want are salt. And this little guy here is trying to eat my poles because he knows there's salt on my hands, and they'll try to lick my pants and my gear just to try to get the salt, and they're following me. This guy over here is being sneaky. He's sneaking around the tree. He's like, I see ya. So we'll see how long they follow me. But these guys are wild. They were in a herd somewhere and got loose, and have just never been captured. And they, as the shuttle driver told me, they harass hikers. So kind of interesting up here on the hill. They're going to follow me for a little while, and I just need to avoid them. Just want to make sure that they don't decide to butt me in the bottom with those horns. Hi bud. Hi there. Just came down from that hill and then up this nice grassy path. Just thought I'd give you a view of the landscape. And reaches, it's not quite the top, but it's more of a grassy section. And I'm heading up that way.
Here's a very good example of bloodroot. These are fully open, but the leaves are still curled up. I'm wondering if that's because it's so cold, but the petals are all nice and open like they normally would be. Hey guys, another view. That city down there, let me zoom in, is Petersburg, and that's where I'm heading. But to get there, I have to go this way, and it will go all the way around and then back down into town. I've got like another 8 miles or so, 9 miles to go, but I thought I'd share this view with you. This happens to be where the power lines come through, but pretty good view of the mountains over there in the town of Harrisburg. So we're here to a fence and a way to get over. So the way over is to climb the ladder. Yep. You actually have to go over. But up here we have a little bit of a view, and we're going to be going down the trail here and then up that hillside. Somewhere over there there's a shelter. I'm going to stop there for lunch. So now that I'm crossing this grassy area, we have a view of the other valley over here. You can see the trail that I'll be heading up. Might have a better view up there, so we'll share it. And then down this way, we can have the town of Petersburg, which is where I'm heading, but I got some more distance going straight ahead of here, and then it loops around and heads down to the city. Okay, I finished going across that valley down the grassy area. This view's a little bit different, looking the other direction. Petersburg's behind me, so this is that other valley that's on the other side of the mountain. Got a pretty cool view of all the farms and houses down there. You continue going this way. I'm going up this way, but if you look over this way, you can see there is the shelter. It's about almost 1:30, so I'm going to head over to the shelter and have lunch before I start heading down to Petersburg. Still have about 8 miles to go, so it will be a little while, but wanted to share some of the cool views we're getting, and I'll talk more when I get down towards Petersburg, unless I find another view that we need to take a look at. So I made it to Rice Field Shelter, the one I showed you when I was walking over here. Just that I'd share. I like to stop at a shelter when I'm walking, especially if I can do it around noon or 1, sometime around there. It's nice to get a chance, let your feet rest, get them out of the what I call their prison, their boots, have some drink, possibly charge up electronics. But this is pretty cool. It's a nice view of this field, and you can see the hills over there. So I'm going to stop here, have lunch, and then continue on. So I just came over to the edge from the shelter and have even a better view of this entire valley down here. So I just pan across and before I continue on my way. Had a nice lunch out of my snack bag, and had some Cliff bars and some granola trail mix. So it was a nice lunch. Hey everyone, finished my 20-mile day. Just waiting for the pickup from the shuttle, and I'll head back to the hostel and have dinner. It was a beautiful day out there. Feet feel good, which is a nice thing. And tomorrow morning I will get a ride back to where I stopped on Friday. I'm sorry, on Saturday, to continue up. That's actually 41 miles up trail. So I'm going to jump up 41 miles and then continue on from there.